Hey, my fellow travelers, how you guys doing? I'm doing good. Just got off alive, and we had exactly 0 viewers today. A new record! No, one's been my record. One. One. How sad is that? But yet, I mean, I'm not one of these dancing monkeys either. I'm not being racist. I shouldn't have said dancing monkey. I was wrong in saying that because the actual proper term is dancing chicken. I don't know that much better, but the idea of a dancing chicken, pretty much. I'm gonna try to keep my videos down to around about 30 minutes, so maybe a little longer, a little shorter, depends on what I'm putting out. But a dancing, it, if you're Gen X, you remember the movie with George Strait, Pure Country, and they talk about there was a scene I can't remember what it was that he and his friend, who was I think a bassist or a drummer, were talking about when they were kids, and they went down and they snuck into the county fair and they went behind one of the tents. There was a tent with a dance. This show called the Dancing Chicken, and they stuck their head and got up underneath the backside of the tent. I mean, I remember that, and they saw what was really going on. And the guy, you paid like $3, 15, 20 cents at the time for the show. And with one hand, the guy was putting on the record, needle on the record. With the other hand, he was turning up the hot plate. That's the dancing chicken. And honestly, who I am. What you can expect is with some, maybe my kind of wisdom. I mean, late at night, maybe I have my headphones on, I have my guitar out, just bending some crazy chords. Nothing that sounds like music, of course. I can't play. But maybe I've got my big amp out. I'm playing on the setting of plateau of lying. And I'm just wow, 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 and you can literally see my headphones coming off my head as the force of the sounds just levitating them off my head and moving them over to my counter. As my ears, eyes, everything is bleeding. So, but I ain't no fucking dancing chicken. But I will if you want to talk. I mean, if you want to sit here and post on my video and say, "Hey, I don't like what you're saying," do it. Or if you're going to come at me in a video, please put forward proper information. Okay, do not ever expect me. And this is one way to lose my respect is for you to expect me to prove your point. It's your job to prove your point. There are too many people out there, folks. Got my counter dirty. There's too many people out there that want us to do their work. If they're such firm believers in what they claim to believe in, then they will be able to provide their own proof to their point. It's irritating. And honestly, it's one of the quickest ways for me to dunk you into the trash of the into this category of idiots. Well, furthermore, memes. If I'm sitting back there and I make a comment and you don't like it, just honestly say, I don't agree with you. Most likely I'll ask you, what don't you agree with? What part of my point don't you agree with? Let's talk about it. Maybe you will help me change my view. But instead of that, they'll throw up, oh, look, especially in regards to certain political parties. Okay. And honestly, and this just shows me that you are not a true believer, that you just want to stir the pot. because you think it's cool. No, I'm sorry. I don't put my name on very much. I don't put my name on very much. Why? My name is me. My name is my family. My name is what I pass down to my boys. And whatever is going on, I tie myself to it. I tie myself to whatever caused it. And if it be dishonorable, I have dishonored myself. By, if you understand what I mean. And I can't do that. I can't. That's why I make sure if you are a true believer. Okay, eat more, eat more, eat more, eat more. That's lunch. Snack. Snack, lunch, lunch, snack. Something. Second breakfast, third breakfast. I mean, we got enough here to make a hobbit roll. Bilbo, come here. Hey, Frodo, come here. I'll bully you into fucking. Got old, got old Gandalf sitting out there. Strike. Got me. Got Aragorn going. Oh God, I'm an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not that smart, but I have enough to know that I don't know enough. I know when. Okay, when you get to a certain age, you suddenly realize that you know enough to understand that you don't know nothing. Trust me, you'll find that age out. You will find that age out very quickly. See, I remember back. I remember. I was in the army during the start of the war. Of the war, not both wars. Yeah, I'm that fucking old. I was stationed at Fort Lewis during 9/11, and I'm not going to go into it, but there are things that we know. There are things we know that we don't, that we know that we don't know. But there are things that we don't know that we don't know. And was like, and I was equating it to something Robin Williams said about Ronald Reagan. What would this nation be without this great nation of ours? Mr. President, when it says what eat, go. Is Chris eating? Cool. But I mean, it's like when you look under in the dictionary, when you look up redundant in the dictionary, it says see redundant, right? What is it with senility and fucking politics? Honestly, I think that's one of the qualifications for being a politician is to be halfway senile. Think about it. 9 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I mean, I'm just wanting to sit here and just put myself out there for a while. Maybe this video will catch on, and I mean, I'm gonna try to do 1 to 2 videos a day. I'm gonna try to make more content, but the content's not gonna be anything elaborate. I don't know how to do elaborate. I know how to do me. This is me. I don't have makeup on. Golly knows it couldn't help. I mean, you'll hear me cuss. You'll see me smoke. But as per being anything above that, no, I can't be. I won't be. I won't do nothing that will require me to make an apology video. Why? Because that's not who I am. If I fuck up, I'll own up to it. But I don't aim to fuck up. Okay? I'm like a skunk. Don't smell that bad though. But I guess as somebody who ain't putting full effort into being a creator, I guess that I can't expect my videos to hit big or catch anybody's eye. And I'm really conflicted on if I want to become internet famous. It seems like there's a lot of moral sacrifices you have to make. I mean, I look at the likes of some of these people. I mean, I I mean, I know people do it for likes and views and but in the end it's all about about adoration, about people's the need to be seen, the need to be accepted. Sorry, excuse me. And it's something like that comes from inside. If you have not accepted yourself for who you are, external accept, acceptance is not going to work. It doesn't matter how many friends you have. If you can't sit alone in a room and be as content as you are in a group of 500 people, then you really need to understand. Then you really don't know who you are. Because to be able to sit there and accept and understand that you are who you are, and that nobody needs to you don't need to apologize to anybody. You thirsty? Thirsty? Okay, get me the juice. Are you going to get me the juice? Yep, it's that juice. I'm going to have to get more juice before she comes home. Speaking of that, oh, no, 1 o'clock. Huh? It only noon. I'm actually getting. Don't mind me. I'm juicing my son. Oh my God, we misunderstood, and we think you're giving your son steroids. Nope. Not endorsed by. Is that good stuff? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing them bad, 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 bad. I'm doing it bad. I'm drinking my wife's Pepsi. What are you doing? Just gonna get time. Why are you go? Okay. Saves me on dishes. Well, they're all using the same glass. Saves me on dishes, which I gotta do. What did we have left? Talk about an unimpressive dinner. Okay, I cooked it. I can't remember what we. Is it bad when the cook forgets what he cooked? quesadillas and cream of broccoli and cheese soup out of a can because my wife hasn't been really feeling good the past couple of days. I really don't like the fact that she's not feeling good, but still making herself go to work. But I mean, honestly, honestly, she's covered for a lot of her coworkers. And I mean, my wife, I mean, you'd think the position she was in, she wouldn't get many hours. Well, honestly, the amount of hours she gets per week is nice. I mean, but that's reality. I mean, to the young people out there, sometimes you just got to take a chance and make your own luck. I remember at the time she had just graduated with her associates in early childhood education. And we were walking down to the store in here in town. And there was a sign on the door. And she kind of mentioned to me, and I looked at her, why not you? And and she did, and she ended up getting the job. And I remember within a short period of time, she got promoted. And I mean, she's my hero. I mean, that little girl, that little baby doll of mine, she's wonderful. She's just plain. It is 1300, if you understand military time, or Oceania time. Oh my God, I got it. Yeah, we old timers put got to crank our brains sometime. Oh no, I just wanted to introduce you to me. I mean, I'm probably going to do at least 1 to 2 videos a day, just kind of bebopping around. I mean, I already accept the fact that probably ain't nobody going to like my content and ain't going to get me no views. Or at best, I'm going to be dubbed a low cow. But, I mean, it's what you accept. I mean, you put yourself out there on the net, it's what you got to accept. It's an unknown outcome. But thank you.